to another Shards of Reality devlog. Sorry it's been a while, we've had a few delays, but it's all good now. This log features footage from all of us for the first time. As a result of these delays, this log should be a bit longer and more like our first style. There's a very important announcement at the end of the video, which includes pricing amongst other things, so stick around for that. Now, let's get into it. To begin with, I threw together the basic class for a buff. What are buffs? A buff is like an active effect. Say you eat something and it's actually harmful. You may get a poison debuff which takes health away from you for X amount of time. Or say you drink a health potion, you get a health buff which increases your health by X amount for X seconds. The system is very flexible and highly moddable. Not much to look at here, but this is more of a front end view. Next, I need to get the basic collectible class done. This was a very simple thing to achieve. This will be used on various things in the game world, so keeping it flexible is very important. Now, similar to the collectible, the consumable, this can be extended to various things to allow anything with it to be consumed. If you've been paying attention, you'll notice something. Things always tie and create a natural loop with each other. Collectible could add a buff, consumable could add a buff, and so on. This kind of pattern is very important in Shards, and you'll notice a lot more of it. This is important to retain flexibility in the code to ensure modding is as flexible as possible. Anyway, let's see what the others have been up to before we get back to some more code. Kima has been working on some models for the potions. Mamba has done some cleanup on the models since. Potions and shards will always aim to look visually satisfying from the model to the liquid. There will be lots of potion types, so expect some wacky models for them. It'll be super fun to try and find all the potion types and see what kind of crazy stuff modders come up with. Mamba has been very busy. He's improved some of his shaders for our assets. In the footage he's provided, he's animating a basic model for our first enemy, the Goblin. The model is a huge work in progress and he's still tweaking and planning to redo it. We're going for a style to match the aesthetics of Shards so everything blends well and nothing looks out of place, even our character. Nekos has been busy doing various textures. In this footage he's texturing some UVs for our first enemy, the Goblin. Since we're still early in development, everything you see here will most likely be redone and improved. Now for the first time, Trish has shared some footage. You'll get a sneak peek into the world of Trish and how she makes music. The footage is around 3 minutes long. We're going to play all of it for you with no audio cuts. I hope you enjoy this next bit as much as I did. All the tracks in our devlogs are made by Triss, so she deserves the spotlight a bit here. Now let's get back to some juicy code and previews. Up next is something I've been dying to work on from the start: potions. Since the recording of the footage for potions, various changes have been made to the code, correcting some errors and functionality. Potions can be smashed, poured at angles, drank, stored, and you can remove and place the corks. They're really satisfying to throw as well. This is the base class all potions inherit. It's very flexible and ties in with the buff system naturally. Creating new potions is super simple and as easy as a few lines, since the potion class handles all the back-end related stuff to make it work. You might notice a cut in the footage here. I decided to re-record some of the updated code. Next up is holsters. In Shards you will be able to holster an item if the item supports it. This obviously has a load of uses, from decoration to your equipment belt. Anything can be holsterable if the component is added. Holsters support types too, so you can make a holster only holster a specific type of holsterable. That was a mouthful, yes. Here's a quick preview of holsters in action. Ignore any jank in this footage that's been fixed or is being fixed. Two of these janks are me struggling to unholster the item. I've resolved this issue, so pretend that's not there. And the other is the item falling when another is holstered. Both have been fixed, but it is funny to watch though, so I decided to keep it in. A quick heads up before the next section. We actually had to push this log out mid-stage since we didn't want to wait over a month before our next log, so the footage was taken quite recently and you may see previews of it in action in the next log when it's complete. However, due to some recent events, we had to kind of delay it a bit longer, so it's been near a month now, so sorry about that. Factions. AI in Shards will be a part of factions. This will allow AI to target non-friendly factions to attack, like the player or other AI if there aren't allies or do not share the same faction. This class is very important for AI. It's the base brain class. AI operates from a brain which controls everything about them. This system allows reusability and extendability for AI without any hard-coded enums or anything like that. Brains can be changed at runtime too, and yes, you can mod new AI brains or override my base game brains. I know, it's pretty fucking cool. Now, for the beef of all alive creatures, the entity class. You may remember this from previous logs. This class is the base class for any living thing. All, even you, use this class. It allows extreme flexibility when it comes to AI. Effects don't have to be rewritten for different enemies, which is a huge time saver. You've made it to the end of the video. I'll get into that announcement now. For starters, sorry it's taken so long. We hope this won't happen again, and we will let you know on the Discord server, like we did this time, if there are any further delays. Anyway, myself and the others have been talking about Shards and pricing related things. I think you'll be happy to know Shards will be a free game on Steam. That's right, we're releasing the game for free, no catch. A full effort game with complete modability and replayability for free. We came to this decision mainly because we understand not everyone can shell out cash. Since we do this for fun and don't expect anything in return, we thought we should just remove the barrier of payment. However, if you do wish to support the project and the team later down the line, we do plan to open up a Patreon. This is optional and you don't have to donate anything if you don't want to. It's just a way for us to receive donations if people really want to support us. We will announce when it's up, and we do plan to do some rewards for the supporters if you're interested. In addition to this, we've actually got the lore in place for Shards. We have the backstory and the story where Shards takes place. The lore is vast, and if you're into lore hunting, you'll have a great time discovering all our little secrets and details. We'll be leaving details in the game world for you to discover if you choose to do so. As you can tell, even though we've had delays, we're still on track and working hard. We're still super hyped for Shards, and now it's free, all can share our hype without worrying if you're able to play it. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel and join the Discord server to stay posted between the logs. The links are in the description. Thank you all for watching another log. You can expect the next one in about 2 weeks from now.